Well, hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Play episode of my solo Let's Play series. Today's episode, I decided we're going to move on. Basically what I decided to do with this, when I originally came into this world I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I didn't have any plans whatsoever. I just jumped in and started doing something, and this is what I built for now. But I've decided that I'm going to go across the world and start to build something a bit more interesting to look at for the most part, or at least I will soon. Something bigger. I look inside other Let's Plays, looking at one of my friends' Let's Plays, I just noticed that, well, generally what he's built looks really good, which is, this person is my friend Burrito King. I really like the, well, city now, town, yes, town that he's built. I just think it generally looks really good, so I want to do something similar to that, to be perfectly honest. Just to showcase my building a bit better than just building a random collection of small huts. I want to build something a bit more organised. So for this episode, for the most part, I'm going to do a bit of gathering, then I'm going to go out into the world and decide exactly where I'm going to start. But one of the big things I need to do is I need to do some resource gathering first. So, expect to be hearing a lot of wheat hitting for a while. Now, very good news for this channel. I have now completed my second year at university. Luckily I didn't have to put many tests. That's just kind of the nature of my course, being an illustrator and whatnot. So I kind of look out there where other people are completely stressing out at the moment. I thought they'd chase you home. That did a big fail. Other people are stressing out quite a bit at the moment, but for me it's actually smooth sailing at the moment. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done bad in this course, well in this last hand-in compared to the other hand-ins, but yeah, I take what I'll get. Honestly, it wasn't that great a brief. But that wasn't the time to be moaning about my personal life. Now is the time for Minecraft and moaning about things video game related mostly. But my channel is going to have a massive influx of content now. I've said that there'll be influxes of content at other points where it's only really been minor influxes, but now it's going to be a very big influx. Because I don't really have all that much else to be doing at the moment. I'm going to be going looking for a job of some kind, or a way of generally pulling in some money. Probably going to be selling a lot of stuff on eBay generally. I've got a lot of stuff I can sell which I bought cheap, which I'm profits on, I already know. But other than that, for the most part, I don't have anything to do. So my YouTube channel has become my main project, as well as just generally, well, focusing my skills in illustration. And actually been working on web design quite a bit as well. Generally need to improve my web design stuff. I hardly understand coding, and I'll need to understand it better for next year. And you stupid villager. So and my pet's run to power. That's pretty brilliant. If it runs out again, I'm going to have to get up. Great. So move past all these leads. So if anyone has any suggestions for the channel, definitely make them. I'm definitely taking on a lot of different ideas for things. And yeah, I need to get up. God damn it. Right, I'll be back in a moment. Oh, back everyone. Sorry about that. I was quite sure my pad had more charge in it than that, but honestly I was wrong. Oops. And I have completely lost my train of thought now. That's brilliant. Yeah, so in a nutshell what I'm trying to say is I have a lot more free time and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. I'm going to do a lot more variation in my videos. I'm doing rant videos, top 10 videos, generally Let's Play videos. I'm actually going to be doing a Let's Play of several classic games once I move back home, which will be happening not too long. I'm probably going to say it's going to be early next month. I'm going to be moving back home, in which case once I'm back home I'm going to have access to my older consoles again, in which case I'm, well, then going to work on throwing something out there to do Let's Plays on the old console and old games. If you noticed on my pickups episode that I did, I bought quite a few PS2 games. Generally I've been wanting to rebuild my old collection, and I want to actually, share the collection, play through them a little bit. On this channel, for some of them at least anyway. But out of all the ones I bought so far, they're not the first ones I want to play through. The first one I honestly want to play through once I move back home is Resident Evil 1. I was in the mood for a classic Resident Evil game, and I'm just going to go back home, slot the disc in at some point, and start a Let's Play of it, just for the sake of it. I'm probably actually going to play through the entire series, just slowly over the course of this channel. Resident Evil games are always something I've always loved, well, except for the latest two. Latest three technically, I suppose. Well, latest two being Resident Evil 5 and 6. Oh, good god, I hated those games. Latest three, including Operation Raccoon City. That was quite a letdown. Didn't really see it at first, but then when I was thought on it for about a day, I just kind of came out with, hey, you know what, yeah, I can see why this is crap. And I forgot I'm carrying seeds again. Alright, that's about enough wheat gathered, to be honest. See how much I gathered. 3 and a bit stacks. That'll do. What are those chickens? So quite disappointed I didn't actually find any seeds, not seeds, I mean diamonds in that mine shaft. Really would have liked to have been able to go to the end, not the end. But yeah, I'm getting things mixed up now. Been able to go to the Nether. But oh well, can't have it always. You can want it always, but you can't have it always. But so once I go find the spot, I'm going to set up a little hut over the... Oh, I forgot the bones chest. And once I've generally done that and finished off the episode, I'm going to be coming back here and I'm going to be stripping off the village. I'm going to be doing some general gathering just off camera. I thought I might as well save the... well, chopping down tree after tree after tree, because that's going to take quite a long time to do that really. I include little bits of stuff like that in the episodes every now and then. Such as all that wheat gathering just then, but I generally don't want to spend an entire episode just cutting wood, because, you know, I'll have to probably cut wood for about an hour-ish. Just so I can get plenty to be working with. Well, as if I can be bothered doing it for that long, anyway. The tree looks a bit like a pyramid over there, just the way it's arranged. Of course, the question is, where the hell am I going to go to set up shop? Honestly, I don't know. I want to find somewhere interesting. Generally, I know I said I wasn't going to do this originally, but I think I'm going to build a village of some kind. Just going to try and make it a bit different than some of the villages I've done. I don't want to build it on this area because it's too flat. It isn't really all that interesting. A lot of the villages I've built have generally been on the large flat plains like this. So I want to move away and do something different. Something I've just... well, maybe not so much not done before, but something that's I've not done before, at least on this Let's Play series so much. I know one of the villages I built, the first village I actually showed in a Christian Tours episode, which was the first Minecraft video I did, that was mostly a, well, waterside village. I don't mind doing something like that again, to be honest, just making it better. So I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing, but also it depends what I can find. I might be doing a mountain-based village, who knows. Just see what I can explore and come to. Yeah, 24 bread. I mean 64 bread even. Well, I'm getting numbers mixed up like crazy at the moment. I'll keep all the melons for now. Keep all the wood. Keep all the wood, sticks. No, I'll just keep all this stuff. I'll just go exploring what I have. Well, yeah, I'll take the seeds with me. Alright. Now granted, I've already been down to that side of the map. I'm going to go the other way this time instead. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get some dirt. A nice stack of dirt just to make a dirt hut out of. Actually, where's that wool now? I'm going to pull 3 pieces of wool from that, we'll make another bed once I get there. Of course, there were interesting places down there, but given the fact I've already been down there, I want to go somewhere else this episode. And we could explore down that end of the map, or I could explore over that half of the map. Choices, choices, choices. I'm going to go this side. See what I can find. Who knows, I might find a mine shaft somehow again. Maybe it'll be open top to a ravine, or maybe I'll find a stronghold at the bottom of a ravine, just like I found it in that Let's Play episode. In the original Let's Play I did. these things I just look over. Thinking this might actually have the kind of terrain I want, but I'm going to go here anyway. Just see what I can find. It's always worth just having a look. Do you ever looking for something that's going to be a bit hilly? Actually, you know what? This anything down there is going to be of interest. Nothing immediate. Now this spot over here, actually, this might serve quite well. This spot over here on the other side of the river. Might actually make the river a bit wider. Seems to go a bit short over here and kind of disappears. We're at the edge of the map boundary nearly. Let's have a quick look over here. Already trees, so I don't have to plant them and wait for them to grow at least. Oh, there's a village there as well I can take apart for resources. Again, this is a bit big. Obviously I don't want to just convert the village, I want to actually take the village apart. I want to ideally just have this being 100% my build. I'm going to have to run into one of those huts in a minute. At least I've got some shelter until I build the first proper shelter. I'll probably just use those as shelters, to be honest, until I actually get building the first huts. It is a bit thicker than I thought it would be over here. I expect it to be a much thinner area. But I can still work with this, definitely. Might just wall off the area to the rest of the mainland, start working over here at the edge. In which case I'm going to go make a bed and sleep in the village. Oh, actually there'll be some loot in there as well. There's a blacksmith. I think there was a blacksmith there when I looked. Looks like some easy access to some nice caves. No, I never remember which one actually has a workbench in it. Not that one. Just send me a little bit of material from making a new workbench. Not much, but a little bit. Gotta be awkward, doesn't it? Not a place of articles. Damn it. In this one would be a workbench. Nope, it's not a workbench. Damn it. Oh, it's stuck down here. I just want to save the little bit of wood. Might be fussy as hell, but if little wood saved is little wood saved. Actually, I don't think this place does have a blacksmith. Oh, disappointed. It doesn't even have a workbench either. At least not that I saw just then. Oh well, I'll just get this place into my temporary home then. Well, temporary home for the whole minute I'm going to be here. I should have just brought the bed from the other place really. That would have made a lot more sense. But oh well. Alright, well, pretty much near half the running time for this episode, and I've only just done this. Oh well. Live and let live, you know we live, you know we live, you know we live. Oh crap, creeper over there. So seriously, not a single. Hasn't got a workbench or a doodaddy what's it? Blacksmith, that's the word I was looking for. So no extra loot for me. Oh well. Oh crap, that was a creeper. Thought the grass was a creeper again. Oh, there he is. I've definitely got some caves at least to go into. It's already open for me to dive in. Wow. Who knows, it might lead to another mine shaft. I probably won't be that lucky, but hell, even the stronghold. That'd be even better, to be honest. It isn't actually found a stronghold yet. Alright, so if there isn't anything up here now, that means I'll just get started on the first building. Yep. Oh, a bit of a crummy village to be honest, but oh well. Wish I could build it over here on this landmass. Let's go see if that cuts itself off from the rest of the land or not. That would probably work a bit better. Not as hilly, but I could always just alter the terrain if I want to. Choices. Oh yeah, it cuts itself off from that land as well. Oh, there's another village over there as well. We might just go and loot that, but I think I might start building over in this section. Bit more interesting to look at. As I said, less hilly, but more interesting to look at. I could probably just build on this side of the river as well, if I wanted to. Build a bridge across. That's clear there, I might get that in a moment. No, you know what, I might not go with that place because I don't think this cuts itself off from the rest of the land the way that one did. It's just open on to general whatever plane. I don't think this one has a bloody blacksmiths either. Nice mountain biome though. I really should be having my map open for all of this. Oh, a nice random pumpkin that's in the village. Oh, right, there's a nice thing. And yep, no blacksmith again. Oh well. What generation over there, but leaving that alone for now. Gonna move back and get started plotting out what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, these 3 villages I'm mostly gonna be stripping apart then, just off camera, as well as doing some general gathering, because I'll need general wood. I also gather some cobblestone as well, but I probably won't do that too much seeing as the village does have a decent bit of it. It'll keep me going for a while. But just before the next episode I'm going to do a bit of just simple gathering, stripping apart the villages and getting some wood. I know it's announcing that halfway through, well, most of the way through the episode, but I might as well announce it now as it's on top of my head, in case I end up forgetting about it. It'll be the first time I forgot about something. Now, I'm going to make this a docking place again, just like I did in the first village that I made. In which case this area will generally be elevated, so I'm going to have to do some altering of the terrain myself. I might just alter it 2 blocks above the water level. I only have a little bit of cobblestone on me, but it will do for now. Generally, should I use cobblestone or should I use... Or am I using a mixture of cobblestone and stone like I saw someone else using, well, Bristol King using on his build, because it looks quite good. In which case I'll just use stone randomly placed about for now, and I'll replace it with cobblestone. I mean stone bricks. Maybe some cobblestone as well. But if I just do it that high, then I just maybe cap it off the walkway. What sort of walkway should I have? Should I have wood or should I go with a mixture of cobblestone? Wood would probably work better. I think I'll go with a wood walkway. We know you did, we know you did, we know you did. Okay. If you want to see some action, you're gonna be the centre of attraction. I think I'm making a 3 times walkway. I'll alter the path a little bit as well. Actually, I'm going to fill in the bottom as well, I think, to be honest. Just so when it comes to editing this, will make it a bit easier, I won't be losing pieces. Well, losing them right, left and centre. Well, are we going for a particular theme for this village? I do not know yet, to be honest. I'll kind of decide that as I go for the most part, I think. For now it's themeless, it's just whatever I want to build, but I might alter that and make it generally themed in a certain way. Because themed villages can only be fun. Obviously it's going to be dockside, so it's kind of a theme, I guess. Or dockside, I don't really think that's the way you meant to put it. But it's going to have docks with it, it's going to be based around these docks on all sides. Hopefully I can make docks on the other side. I'll find out soon enough when I come to building it over there. Actually, I might just go and check in a moment. I should do. I'm pretty sure it's always generated to have a certain amount of water on the other side. It's always best to check though, just to be sure. Yeah, good. We've got enough space for a dock. Excelente. I've been taking a few kind of bits of advice from like a few people's Let's Plays I've been watching, and some things they build and how they build. I've taken off a certain idea of increasing the log size, but when it comes to the edge of the houses, to continue on upwards through the roofs. I generally think it looks quite nice. It's a nice way to be able to add torches without making just torches putting on top of the roof. You at least put them on top of them, then it looks decorational. I like to put torches on top of the roofs, obviously to stop mobs from spawning on top of the roofs. I've had that problem quite a bit. Things are built, or villages are built, I should say. It's a bit basic just doing a floor like this. I'm probably going to mix it up and throw in some wooden stairs actually. Just so it kind of makes it something a bit different to look down and walk on. I might even switch up the woods at various points. But this... they're going a bit too basic really. Not sure to be honest. I mean, I can always just elevate that to differentiate it from the floor here. I can mix this with gravel and cobblestone. No, I might do that. I might mix gravel and cobblestone instead. And instead put slabs on the end of the wall, generally. Also, it's 3x3. But on this side, on the inside, I'll just make that generally flat. Or should I put slabs onto here? The thing is, if I put 2 fence posts up, it'll make it look like you're walling them in, rather than just trying to be safe. Choices, choices, choices. I have any gravel on me. Cobblestone, yes, but no gravel. Might throw in the gravel and see what it actually looks like with the new texture. And you put in extra cobblestone. Oh, there's a skeleton bones there. Should just have a quick look for some gravel actually. I need to just see how to do that. Thingy right here. Alright. Give me some gravel. There we go. Brilliant. Obviously we can see how well gravel goes with stone though. That's all I'll need. For now anyway. I'll need more in a little bit. It's going dark, that's not good. Where's gravel, gravel, gravel? There it is. Okay, now I'll throw down the cobblestone. This will give you something interesting to look at, but then there's still the wall, the matter of the wall. I better run over there now, just so I sleep, get rid of the mobs. Got some materials I'm actually going to build the structures out, is going to be mostly, I'm obviously going to use wood. I'm not sure if I'll use stone or brick though. I might actually make a brick, actually no, I don't have to make a brick village, will I? If I'm going to use brick, I'm going to have to use a lot of stone bricks. Switch up between normal bricks and stone bricks. That could work. Could work quite nicely, I think. Obviously, not many things used, well, mage using just stone brick, or general bricks. But there's kind of a point for that. I don't want mobs spawning on me actually. Still haven't made my overnight shack yet. A bit closer to that. No, I'll do it eventually. I've been letting so many villagers loose upon this world. Who knows, I might find them in a few caves eventually. Guarantee wool's probably going to come in handy. I'll take it once it's here. Well then, let's place this crafting table down so I can experiment a bit with these slabs, see if this will work or not. Look how we get double slabs now. If I did that, I suppose I could miss out one, put a post in. Could I? Couldn't I? Could I? Couldn't I? Actually, no. I could put. Oh, I could put posts between. Yeah, that could work better actually. Instead of doing this, let's remove these. I was a waste of that, so I'll just place these down generally at some point. Instead of doing it like that, I will do it as general a full cobblestone thing, then put just a post between them, or a full stone brick thing. But then you've got protection from going out into the water. And that'll work, yeah. That'll work nicely. I need to get a lot of wood gathering to get the fence posts, so I'll probably be stripping that mineshaft actually off camera. Not really much point in going into the mineshaft and stripping it on camera too much. But I might do some of that stripping on camera actually. Because I haven't explored all of it. Pretty much guarantee that. So, if for now I just do that, just to get an idea of what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, that's right. So I'll make this just a 3x walkway. I'll place some of these with cobblestone stairs at several points just to mix it up a little bit. Or maybe even throw some stairways down to the floor, possibly. Alright, got a bit of a plan now. Bit of a plan. I'm going to need to do a lot more gathering for, but it's a bit of a plan nonetheless. Okay, it won't exactly be the most beautiful thing to look at, but it'll do its job, for now anyway. So, should I do an extra thing here or not? I think not. Just 3 times is enough. But with this autosave coming up, and I think I'm going to end off this episode here, to be honest. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe as always. All feedback is always appreciated, especially if you're going to thumb down. Never thumb down unless you're going to say why. Just saying why, it always helps to improve the videos for future use. And it's always appreciated when you, of course, give any feedback. Help my channel to grow in any way you can, that's always appreciated. Obviously when you comment, other people notice your comments, maybe follow it to my video, or when you like, etc, etc. Hell, maybe... I'm not sure when they dislike you do. But you know what I mean by this. Generally, if you'd like to help us run my channel, then feel free to do it. I'm always open to any suggestions you'd like to make for this channel. Well, on any kind of video you want me to make. Obviously, it's somewhat limiting what I'm going to be able to make video-wise, depending on what games I actually have. Or things you might want to see me do in like games I already have, maybe. For instance, if you want to see me doing certain challenges on games I have, then you can always feel free to suggest a challenge. That'd definitely be an interesting idea. Is it wood up there? I don't think it is. Oh crap, no. If you watched the top 10 video, then of course, if you like that, feel free to suggest any other top 10 videos you'd like to see me do. I'm definitely open to hearing about some other top 10 videos that I could be doing. Despite putting a lot of work into it, I found it quite fun. So obviously I want to do that a bit more. I'm going to do it sparingly because I don't want to use up every idea I have for a top 10 video, just all, you know, quickly. I'm also going to be throwing up some reviews generally of things I have. I have a lot of things I can review. For now it's going to be mostly video games, but I'm also going to move into movies and stuff like that eventually. But that'll probably be when I mostly run out of ideas for video game stuff. So that'll probably be quite a while away yet. But for now, that's all I have to say really. This is the start of a new project. It might be next to nothing to start with, but it's a start. I'm going to start gathering the materials, and I'm going to throw some things in a chest of mica dirt or something just to hide in over here, so save me running across all that way. Also, I'm going to be stripping off this stuff off camera. And, well, that's all I have to say. So, feel free to tune in next time, and I'll squid you later.